Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, and welcome to Keon Works, where keeping each other motivated works. That's right. Encouraging you encourages me. And that's what we're all about here at Keon Works. We're a community. This is a movement. And you know that anytime that I can bring you something amazing in the community, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the last few weeks, we've been doing a lot with Low J Productions. Well, guess what? We have another award winning movie for you based right here in the DMV. There's so much talent here in the DMV. I don't ever want to underestimate anybody who's doing amazing things here in the DMV. And when I bring you someone's name, make sure that you remember their name because they're going big places, they're doing big things, and it's all about supporting each other. So today, you're going to meet some of the actors, a few of the actors from Brothers Duty. Brothers Duty. It was produced by Low J Productions. You're going to hear from two of the actors. Hopefully, the other one will be able to join us. But you know what? We're going to keep moving. And if we have to do another show to bring him back on into the studio, that's exactly what I'm going to do, right? So, listen, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to bring them on up to the stage. Hello, Gary. How are you?
Hello. How you doing,
Oh,
Cherie? How's everything?
doing good, doing good. It's so good to see you here joining us here at Keon Works, which is about keeping each other motivated. I think you know that.
Yes, man, I do.
Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and bring Avion up to the stage. Hello, Avion. How are you?
Good.
You're doing well?
Yeah.
Good, good. I'm glad you're
Yeah.
able to join us. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started because I think we came in a little bit late. My apologies to all of our viewers out there, but things happen, and so we will continue to press forward. So we have Brothers Duty here, Gary and Avion. Which one of you want to tell me a little bit more about this movie, the background of this movie? I would love to share that with our audience.
Okay. Avion, would you like to start, young man?
Yeah. In background of the movie, I was kind of nervous, but at the same time, I knew that I have to focus and stuff like that. So when we finally got the movie, I was proud and stuff like that. But mostly, I was in the background. I was just mostly like, this is It's like to help young people like us when they brother go to the military and do all these war things with the army and stuff like that. So that was kind of the background, like get like kids motivated to like move
Hmm.
good and stuff like that.
Okay. That's a good wrap up, and I like that. I like that introduction to the movie. Yes, Gary, can you tell us a little bit more about the movie here in the background?
Yeah, I could definitely share a little bit with you. First, I'd like to apologize if there's background. I'm always constantly, consistently on working. The Lord has me
Mm,
moving in so many different directions. So
mm,
if there's a little background, I
mm,
do apologize. Um, Brothers Duty, background, how it came about. Filming and acting is something that I'm very new to. Um,
mhm,
I started to try out early about a year and a half ago in a little bit of motivational speaking and podcasts, and then came my way to try some acting. And I never done it before, so I did, and I tried it, and I kind of liked it. And then through meeting a couple of individuals, I was able to meet a wonderful individual. I'm so thankful to meet her, which is Miss Mignon Pinson with Shooting Future Stars Entertainment. And there she gave me an opportunity to really explore filming and acting in a whole nother way. She made me
mm,
feel very calm and comfortable with learning and encouraging me different ways to make me feel inspired to like, wow, I really like this. But as I was doing it and I was watching her, I got interested in the directing part of it and things like that.
mm,
So
mhm,
not to get too far off track, was given a vision about something, about trying to put together a way that inner city youth and children that don't have the proper resources to be able to experience some type of learning of filming and acting in our area.
Hmm.
So I decided to try a program, and we'll be talking about that more at another time. But with that being said, that had helped me be able to bring people together with like-minded, to be able to try to help uplift and support young youth and push them in a positive direction. And with that, working with Miss Mignon and her, we came up with an idea of how we could and use the youth into a short film, meaningful, uh, I guess, production that would be able to produce positivity and give young
Yeah.
children encouragement. So that's kind of where that little background history came from, and how we got to the Brothers Duty.
Yeah, I love it. It's all about motivating our youth and encouraging them because they see so much nowadays. And so let's bring them something positive, something where they can also show off their creativity and some of the things that they may be good at. Avion, during this movie and during this, was this your first time?
Yeah, this is my first time in a movie.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Do you have the acting bug?
Uh, I had it, and then I got a hang on to it. So.
I think you're going to be a superstar. Don't you even worry about it. You stay on track with it. You're going to be amazing at it. What inspired you in this film, in doing this?
What inspired me in this film is like I just, cause I started off from like everybody say this. Like I started off from like a little bit. I was a little bit like bad, not really bad, but I was a little bit bad. But now like I see like that's why I like need to like focus on right there, and then just get the hang going and be able to see things that kids really don't like really see, because they they
This
phones
is
and stuff
not.
like that,
Mm-hmm.
so online or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. So that was inspiring me, because I knew like I knew Minister Gary for like a long, not like a long time, but we met in a cooking class and stuff like that. But I knew him from time to time, so that's really inspired me, because it's
And to
like
do
our
something
relationship.
different, right?
Yeah.
To do
Mhm.
something different,
That's right.
that's something
Yeah.
that you can now talk to your friends about and say, no, I was really in a movie, right? Like it's something
Mhm.
different. And it's a next level business. You're in a movie. That's next level business, right? That's not just you're
Yeah.
just not on TikTok. You're not just doing reels. You're in a movie,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
IMDb accredited movie too. At that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it won an award, right?
Yep, it won a Christian Film Festival 2024.
Oh, awesome. This is going to
Oh,
be amazing. So amazing. Can you tell us more about the release date?
yeah. Look
I
at
think it's
March 28th, we're gonna
Tuesday.
be having the grand premiere, ladies and gentlemen. Brothers and sisters, let me get comfortable. March 28th, be ready and get your ear to the streets and get yourselves together, get your nice outfits out, and come
Yeah.
on out and support this wonderful short film at the Miracle Theater on March 28th. We're not gonna.
Miracle Theater. Where is that?
Yes, the Miracle Theater is one of the most prestigious theaters in DC. If I am mistaken, I say I'm hearing it's one of the oldest or the oldest theater in Washington DC. It's out by the Capitol Turnaround. So March 28th, ladies and gentlemen, I just
Okay.
dropped it, laid it out a little bit. I'm not going to give out the time yet. So I got to
Okay.
keep something, keep you guys having something on the edge of your seats. But yes, mark it in your calendars. March
Mhm.
28th at the Miracle Theater. Brothers Duty will be being shown there, the grand premiere.
Listen, I'm already ready. Okay, I'm already ready. All right. I'm
Wow.
excited about the other film that she has being released on March the 2nd. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
private line of
here
God.
with bells and whistles on. Let me get my outfit together. I'm ready.
That's right. That's right. I'm ready for that same viewing at my private line to
My
God, and
private
we're gonna
line to
come right
God.
back with Brothers Duty. Uh,
Hmm.
do wonderful things that are being happening right now for us.
Yeah. Are there any takeaways, Gary, that you have that were a message in this film without giving away too much? But are there any messages that were that you saw in this film that people really need to hear?
Of course, a takeaway that I guess I could give would be kind of like the inspiration of a couple quotes within the movie, within the
Mm,
short film, is there's a brief moment in the short film where the children are gonna recite some very powerful words, and I'm not gonna give that too much away, but y'all make sure
yeah,
that you watch this specific part because these children are going to recite some very powerful words for them
yeah.
to be able to make an impact and change within their communities and within their peers just like themselves.
Impact and change. And that's what life is all about, the impact that you will make and the change that you accept to grow in the process. That's exactly what life is all about, Avion. And so I'm so glad that you've gotten into this and surrounded with Minister Gary and Low J Productions, McYon Pinson, who is definitely going to keep you busy. If you love this thing, she has a role for you. Okay.
Yes, she can definitely. What she can write a
Yeah.
short story in 3 minutes, like something like that. She could really do it, and she showed me that she can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I,
Avion, how was it working on set with everyone? How was it in working with McYon and Minister Gary? How was it?
It was it was amazing because it's like if you mess up on a word, you could just there tell us like just keep going and then there redo it back and
Mm-hmm.
then until we get a hang on it. It was good and it was like amazing to me.
Wow. Yeah, that's what it is, the repetition. And it's there. Believe me, there's sometimes you have to repeat it 4 or 5 times. My goodness gracious, until you get it right, right? But she's so
Hmm.
soft and she's so but soft and direct at the same time, to get you to get it into play. So I loved working with her on set as well. Gary, how about you? How was it working with McYon and the crew on set?
just like Avion had just mentioned, it was wonderful working on set with Miss Mignon. She allows you to be very comfortable. She explains things very clearly, and
Mm-hmm.
she's very direct. Like you can tell, she's not playing games. Like what she knows what she's doing, and but the delivery is very genuine. So it's not taken in a negative way. So if she's trying to tell you that you're doing something wrong, she's gonna tell you you're doing something wrong, but you're gonna receive it well. And then after that, she's gonna teach you and tell you what you're doing, and then she's gonna come back and encourage more and more. And just working with her on set with the rest of the producers was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it really was. I
Always
bet it
smooth,
was.
very smooth. Oh, I want to add this. She always takes care of the actors too. B all the way to the B-roll actors and everybody. You're all gonna get good snacks and good food and a
Hmm.
comfortable environment. That's for
That's right.
sure.
And it's definitely all about the snacks.
That's right.
Can make people comfortable without having the snacks, right, Avion?
Yeah.
That's right. I love it. I love it. So, Gary, tell us more because I don't know if you knew that I was going to ask about this one, but I understand that you have a big day coming up on February the 25th, and I really want to hear more about that. Could you tell us a little bit more about that as well?
Oh, 100%. First, with the young children in the background, that's not drowning it
No,
out too bad.
you're fine.
Okay. All right. So February 25th. Wow. Um, I started my walk with the Lord. I was roughly about 2.5 years ago when I found my sobriety. I always known of God my whole life, but now
Mhm.
I can tell you that I know God because I have a relationship with God.
Yeah,
See, then
man.
I didn't. I just pray before I eat, pray before I sleep. So I knew of God, but now that I know God, I had a relationship with God. So 2 years, 2.5 years ago, when I found my sobriety, not get into my testimony too much, but in my weakest and my darkest moment, God reached in. See, in scripture, it says, God shows his true strength in our weakest and darkest moment. And there in that
Mm,
moment, I found my sobriety, and then my life changed. And I wanted to start doing good and great things to right my wrongs in life. And when that transpired, I started to just really do a lot of community advocacy work. I got into philanthropy work, and I created this thing called Operation Love the Homies. And this is like a philanthropy team that goes out and feeds homeless all throughout the city. And that really took off. And then as I was moving further, I ran into some people that taught me about ministry and outreach ministry. And then I learned about ministry. And as I started doing ministry, I started to learn as an MIT, and then I became a licensed minister. And all this started transpiring in my life after a very dark time. And
Mm,
immediately, God just turned what was meant for negative into a positive. And
mm,
I started walking down ministry lane, and then I guess through my ministry MIT status, I got a license, became a licensed minister. All right, and once I became a licensed minister, I started doing work inside the walls and out the walls. And I just started to really do a lot more community work with motivational speaking, creating
yeah.
environments. I was teaching drug and alcohol AA in the city, something that I struggle with, and just a lot of different things with the youth. With that being said, some the what is the name of it? The School of Commission, the Great Commission School Bible College has selected me and others because of
Hmm.
the hard work that I've been doing within the community to give me an honorary doctorate degree. Um, and I'm just super excited. I cannot believe that that has transpired for me to be able to earn that. So that's what's happening February 25th. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, yes, the honorary doctorate degree. I saw the I saw the flyer and was like, amazing and amazing.
Wow.
And in 2 years, your entire life has changed for the better.
Oh, just is so miraculous. Like I really tell people, I had a Saul to Paul transfer, like a real Saul to Paul transfer. Like the Lord has done amazing things, and now all these great new talents have been unlocked in my life, and I never knew that I ever had. And now
Mhm.
God, the Lord is using me in so many different ways to uplift and create and dream. And I
Mm.
just never knew the thought the person that I used to be would be receiving an honorary doctorate degree in divinity from the Great Commission School of Bible College.
So
It's
what
just
they say,
unreal.
what is it? How does it say? Look at me now, right? Look
Yes,
at you now. So proud of you. So
I
proud of you.
appreciate that.
I can
Thank you.
only imagine how God must have been walking beside you even in your darkest days. It's in our darkest days that we don't even realize it's then that he's carrying us. It's then that he's carrying us. So even when we thought that we had strayed away so far, he
Yes,
still said, I have big plans for you. So
yes.
amazing, awesome. I hope that I can make it out there to you and celebrate with you all and some of the other
Please
people.
do. That was everyone that's listening and watching. Please come out and celebrate this victory for the kingdom. It's a true. A lot of people have been calling me a true, active, walking, living testimony, and I'm still writing this journey. I'm still on my way. And if you want to celebrate victory in the name of the Lord, then please come out and let's uplift and fellowship, and everybody's welcome. Please come.
Mhm. Yes,
Yes.
yes, indeed. So thank you for sharing that with everybody and everyone. That's what life is about: the impact, the change that we make, the growth in the process. I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. Is there anything that you want to share with us? I wanted to go ahead and show the quick trailer if we have a moment. Do you have a moment to go ahead so I can show the trailer? Okay. I'll put you down into the listening lounge and then we'll come back right afterwards. Okay, Avion and Gary? All right, great.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so you heard it. We're going to go ahead and take a moment to look at the trailer for Brother's Duty.
Sergeant, let's go.
Joshua, what's going on?
My older brother, Dante,
Mm-hmm.
he look cool.
Ask you boys a question. Do y'all live at home with your parents? Hold your head high. Repeat after me. We will be helpful and not hurtful at home.
Will be helpful and not hurtful at home.
Guys, your brother's absence is an opportunity for y'all to become young men yourselves. One last thing. Sergeant Esto will make time for you anytime you need me. And you can find me here at the DC Dream Center. Deal?
Yeah. Thank you, Sergeant. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Nice. I love it. Love it.
My hands.
Love
I'm
it.
clapping my hands.
Listen, amazing. Yay. It looks like Jaden has now joined us. I
Oh, we
think
get a
he's
few
in the
minutes with
green room.
Jaden.
Let's see. Jaden, are you ready? Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Awesome. So we have Jaden here now, and we've been having our talk and our conversation about Brothers Duty, and everyone shared about their experience with being on set. How was it working on set with McYon and Gary and Avion? Was this your first time?
Yeah, it was a fun experience and I really liked it.
Good. Do you think you have a little bit of the acting bug?
Nah, not really.
Not
But
yet. Oh
nah.
goodness, my first movie, I thought I was a superstar. I sure did. I couldn't tell me anything. Where is the black limo to pick me up? Because I thought I was I thought I was a superstar after my first movie. Okay. So yes, I'm looking forward though to seeing the movie. Is there anything that you could share with us that was an inspiration to you during the movie?
The help and the support that I got.
Mm-hmm. Gary?
The,
That's a good one. That's that. I appreciate that. You talking about me? Was that question for me? It was Fabian. I mean, for Jaden.
for for both of y'all, because that was a really good experience that I got.
Oh, thank you.
Bless your
Thank you
heart.
so much, young man. Thank you.
Gary, working with the youth is so impactful. They'll remember you for years to come. And you deserve it for everything that you'll be able to pour into our young men. I pray that God continues to order your steps. And I pray that the youth that continue to cross your path, that they'll remember you always for the impact that you've made in their lives. So continue doing what you're doing, brother.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I just
You're
want to
welcome.
share real quick, just
Mhm.
the whole inspiration for me behind this is to be able to like I said earlier, to be able to have young men and young women that are from the inner city without really great resources. Just not, I mean, let's not just say the inner city. Let's just say in general, you don't have the proper resources to be able to have access to learn film acting and directing. We don't know who the next Taraji P. Henson is that's right here in DC. We don't know who the next big thing is right here. And they could be walking around and just don't have access to it. So I said to myself, the Lord gave me the vision, and he said, you know what? Let's give them the opportunity right here. Let's be able to have them to be able to dream very, very big and be able to think that this is very possible for me to be able to create short film, to be able to learn. And the skills that they're able to use with this, they gotta write and they gotta think and they gotta dream and they gotta be creative. These are all the things that we want to instill into our children now, especially with the things that are happening in society. I also would like to say one last thing, that if you come out to the grand premiere on March 28th, we are going to have a great big public announcement that we're going to be making. So be sure to tune in, because myself, Miss Mignon, and Mr. Ernest Clover from the DC Dream Center are going to be coming out with a great big public service announcement. So make sure you stay tuned and be ready.
What is the DC Dream Center?
The DC Dream Center is I believe it's a nonprofit, one of the larger nonprofit um, organizations in DC. I don't know what ward actually. I think that's seventh ward,
Mm-hmm.
seventh or eighth ward. But they are a youth-based just a youth-based organization, all about mentorship, leadership, teaching them. And the background is definitely a faith-based background. So, but that that is an addition towards so many different programs that are run there to be able to create a safe space for children to be able to come, be themselves, dream, to not be judged. I mean, not anything, just leave that there. And when you cross these doors into the Dream Center, this is a place that you're going to be able to just be yourself, dream big. There's programs, there's opportunities. I have a cooking class that teaches there called Cooking for a Cause, and I've been teaching inner city youth children cooking skills that also feed the homeless as well. If you've been watching that, and there's going to be more other things coming, and there's other great mentorship programs there. It's just a wonderful place for the children and the youth to be able to grow, and that's what the DC Dream Center is, pretty much.
Awesome. I love it. And hopefully we can hear a little bit more about that when we all come out on the in March to view the the release of the movie, and so that we can get involved. You ask me what's happening in the community, I want to be able to show you so that you too can get involved in what's happening in our community. There's some great things happening in the DMV area. And right here we have Avion and Jaden, who is proof that our youth are doing big things. So for our wrap up, would anybody just like to jump in there quickly and maybe leave us with a quick bit of motivation or an encouragement that you have after doing this film?
Yeah. One thing that I had was that never give up and never let somebody tell you what you can and cannot do.
I love it.
Yeah, and because this all comes not to jump off track, but this all comes like learning and a little response to like not like responsibility. But it comes with a little bit of help and a little bit of like encouragement to where you could like this like our youth can do anything, but right now it is like it's. But all I have to say is don't like Jaden said, don't never give up, even though it might be hard. Just never give up because that's one of the powerful things that just don't never give up because that can lead you to your start of your path.
Never give up. I love it. Never give up. Gary, how about you?
Well, I would just like to say, just words of encouragement is, of course, never give up, but always make sure that you have a dream, a dream that you can always want to achieve or reach. You always got to keep yourself always wanting to move forward and upward and always in a positive direction. If we lose dreaming and we lose wanting to do something great and magnificent, then we won't strive to be better. So I just want to leave that with you guys that please don't stop dreaming. Dream big. Who would have ever thought that myself would be earning an honorary doctorate degree? Now I'm creating IMDb short films. I've been in a couple different movies. Like, this is unreal. And this is a dream that I had when I was a young child that was lost through a very dark situation. And here I am 30 years later, and I'm actually able to still live a dream that I thought that I would never do, which was be acting in an actual movie. So do not think that dreams cannot come true, because they really, truly can. And it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. We all need to always continue to dream and dream big. Yes.
Well, there it is, y'all. Dream big. Now dream bigger. I love it. So I'm going to say to everyone that is watching, thank you for being so supportive. I hope to see you out at the release of Brothers Duty in March. We don't know exactly all of the details, so that means that you need to stay tuned. We have a couple comments here. We have Deke Robinson that has said, awesome, was very happy to be a part of the project. Loj Productions, of course, commented, thank you so much. I appreciate your encouraging words. Thank you. Carmen said, congrats to you all on the success of the film. Also, God bless you and congrats on your sobriety. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for that. And there are a few
Thank you
more
so much.
comments. Make sure that you go ahead onto the YouTube channel, which is Keon Works. Keon Works stands for Keeping Each Other Motivated Works TV. And you can go ahead and see the replay. Okay, guys?
Okay, thank you.
I'm
Oh,
going to send you
real quick,
down
and I
to
send
the
this. I just want to say
sure.
thank you so much for allowing us to come on your platform here. What a wonderful thing that you're doing, and I pray that the Lord continues to just cover you and guide you in all the great work that you're doing. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And guys, have a great evening. I'm going to send you down into the lounge. You can stay in the lounge until I finish, or you're welcome to log off. So I'll send you back down now. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. And listen, I could not do it without the talent of our community. Listen, I don't know what happened. I'm not sure why the arts was taken out of school the way that it was, why it's not focused on. But I think it's great what McYon and Gary are doing here to bring the arts back into the love for creativity back to our children. Thank you for thinking of our children so that we can do something different. We have this opportunity now to do something different, right? Back in the day, we would have thought about something like this. We would have wanted to do this, but it was who you know. Who do you know in order to get it done? Well, now we don't have any excuses. Now we have no excuses at all. All we have to do is get involved with the right people and just do it. Just like Nike says. I know you're probably saying that's so cliche, Sherry, but it is just that simple to just do it. Look at the impact that you can make, the smiles that you can put on a young one's face, the dream to dream bigger, and knowing that they can do it. Yeah, we're not TikTok sensations here. We're actually moving and shaking and doing big things. So, to Avion and Jaden, welcome to the big deals. Welcome to the big world. We appreciate you and love you. And I'm looking forward to seeing in your name in lights and everything that you accomplish and do. Thank you, McYon, for again trusting me with your baby. Again, we are Keon Works TV, where we are keeping each other motivated. It works. Encouraging you encourages me. So that's right. Let's continue to go out. It's a movement. Keon Works is a movement. So I want to see you out there doing what we know to do, and that's to keep each other motivated. Have an amazing Monday on purpose. And if you're interested in coming on the show, if you have something that you're working on or doing and you would like to come on to the show, reach out to me. You can send me an email or you can leave me a message right under the show here in the comments, and I will definitely do my best to get you scheduled to come on. And my email address is keomworks@gmail.com. That's keomworks@gmail.com. Have an amazing evening on purpose.